very time this has been for Carly Simon. She has spoken openly about her battle with breast cancer, and thank the Lord, it's a battle she's won. She's had to deal with her kids growing up and leaving the nest, and even a devastating case of writer's block and some depression. But like a true artist, she's poured all of these experiences into her music and emerged with her first album in 5 years. I'm so glad. I love her music. The album is called The Bedroom Tapes, and her strength as an artist and a woman is a source of inspiration to her countless fans. So please welcome back. We're very happy to have with us Carly Simon. You are one of the most honest women I know. Honest about yourself, honest about your experiences.
I'm a mess, let's face it.
Well, everybody should be such a mess. Maybe you are, I don't know. Somehow it works. But in the Bedroom Tapes, you say that it was your loneliness that inspired you to write so many of these songs. You've got 2 kids, you've got so many friends. Is it loneliness in here, or?
No, it's you know, there's this empty nest syndrome.
And your 2 kids are now out of the nest and singing on their own.
My kids left the home, and I was just, it hurts. It really hurts when they grow up. You want them to be independent and healthy and on their own, and yet when they go, you just miss them so much. And,
is that what it is?
And it was the year that I had been diagnosed with cancer and went through chemotherapy. And, you know, that's a fairly protracted experience. Yeah. And a very spiritual one. And I'm, you know, you could say, are you glad that you had breast cancer, or do you wish you hadn't? You know, I mean, you got to have something. And I don't think that's necessarily anything worse than something else. In other words, we all have to go through things. And that was actually not, you know, do you see the glass half empty or half full? And it's certainly now I see it half full.
And you put this all in the music?
During the experience of that year, I was by myself a good deal of the time because the kids were away. My husband was there a lot, but he also works, and so...
Yeah, I didn't mention your husband, I just mentioned the kids, yeah.
And I didn't want to, because of its being the protracted nature of going through chemotherapy, I didn't want to be a burden to anybody. And I didn't want to say, yes, I need you to come over here today. And so I was always telling my friends, no, 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 don't bother. Don't bother to bring the chicken soup. Don't bother.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was sort of saving it all up for the last month. And then during the last month, I still kept on saying, oh, you know, no, I was so used to saying, no, no, don't bother. So in retrospect, I kind of wish I'd called upon people more. But I also want to say that because I was alone so much of the time, I went to music. I went back to music in a big way. I called upon that strong aspect of my life to fight a life-threatening disease with life.
And now you're fine.
I feel great. And you
physically
know,
okay.
Feel physically better than I've ever felt.
You know, there is a line in one of the lyrics, a song called Scar, and the last line says, "Gone seems to be one of the sum of my parts." Did losing, or did this breast cancer make you feel bereft? That you had really lost one of your parts? Is that?
Well, you know, you lose one, you gain another. So, no, I mean, I feel as if of course it's a shock. Yeah. There's no question that losing a part of your anatomy that you have been, you know, that's been with you since you've been born.
Every woman can understand.
Yes, and there's, but I must say that the fear of it happening to me, we all as women are afraid that it's going to happen, and the fear of it was much worse than the reality.
Well, you didn't have a mammography for 3 weeks. You felt a lump and didn't go for a mammography for 3 years.
Are you going to chastise me, Barbara?
No, darling, I'm just glad that you're well. That's all I care about. And I think the amazing thing also about this album is that you did everything yourself. You played the instruments, you wrote the music, you did the music, you recorded it in your own house. You did everything.
That's how it started. I did all the 8-track recording myself. And then I took it and you know, had some of my dumb parts replaced by smart guys. And then had Frank Filippetti, who's my friend and engineer, do the whole mix at the end. But there's some great players on this album.
Well, just to have you back again, just to have this album, I said I am such a fan, and we all are, and my pals out there are going to be furious if I don't let them join. And Carly is going to sing for us. You don't think we're just going to talk. She's going to sing, I think, 2 songs from her long-awaited CD, The Bedroom Tapes. I love you, and I'm just glad you're well. I'll never chastise you. We'll be right back with Carly and the ladies.
Our viewers don't.
When it comes to living life to the max and setting it to music, nobody does it better than Carly Simon. Here to sing so many stars from a brand new CD, The Bedroom Tapes, featuring harpist Andreas Vollenweider. Here's the incredible Carly Simon.
I didn't love you as I turn onto Union Square. Maybe I didn't love you as I slipped my token into the turnstile. Maybe I only need to think about the past. You can understand as I wedge myself between 2 boombox boys on the A train. Maybe I don't love you now as I check out a brand new stove, walking by a kitchenware store on Lex. Maybe I only needed to love anyone at all. Maybe I won't ever love you again as I walk into Manny's for some strings. Maybe we won't ever be friends. Could I have needed to love the dark as I tried to avoid a shaky on room? Could I have conjured you on imaginary avenues? Well, maybe I need to merge with the all as I stare at the sunset over the Hudson, and there you'd become one of so many stars. What if I couldn't tear you apart? What if I couldn't pick out your face? What if I didn't love you